A tense moment unfolded when an R-44 helicopter suddenly lost control and plunged toward the ground before crashing into thick snow. Fortunately, both people on board survived and walked away safely after the incident. SpaceX Starship launches always deliver a breathtaking spectacle, leaving anyone who witnesses them in awe.
Dios mío. Dios mío, Dios mío.
South Korea's finest moment on the world stage. It's a symbolic flame, one the government hopes will be eternal. The Army enlists 3 of their top pilots to put the flame in place. But because of the excessive weight, anything but ideal conditions can send things spinning out of control. The chopper splits in 2, plummeting to the concrete bridge like a Hollywood stunt. Half the craft erupts into flames. The rest sinks to the bottom of the Han River.
This NASA aircraft was definitely not supposed to land like this. On July 2nd, 2013, the Proton M launch ended in complete failure. The rocket veered off course shortly after liftoff. It was later found that the cause was an incorrect installation of angular velocity sensors.
Video shows the moment the Jeju Airlines passenger jet touched down in Muon, South Korea, the belly of the jet skidding on the tarmac before it slams into a concrete wall, exploding into a fireball. Flight 2216 was carrying 175 passengers from Bangkok, Thailand.
On Mount Kazbek in Georgia, at an altitude of 3,700 meters, a helicopter encountered difficulties while landing. Fortunately, everyone on board was safe after this tense situation.
As the helicopter worked to install a towering 7-story Christmas tree structure, disaster struck when the rotor clipped a cable, sending the aircraft crashing down. Thankfully, the pilot survived with only minor injuries.
Michael James was the pilot tapped on the shoulder by a passenger who knew in that split second they were on a collision course.
The fateful Moscow landing that shocked the world is now being haunted again. On May 5th, 2019, an Aeroflot plane was hit by lightning while en route to Murmansk and forced to make an emergency turn.
This jet takes off from an aircraft carrier at maximum thrust.
Oh! A vintage plane crashed onto Highway 101 in Agora Hills, causing a complete traffic snarl Tuesday afternoon. Fortunately, the pilot survived and was uninjured.
In 2005, a JetBlue Airlines Airbus A320 made an emergency landing with its front landing gear stuck at a 90-degree angle. The plane landed at a speed of 222 kilometers per hour, and the pilot tried to keep the nose gear off the ground for as long as possible. Upon touchdown, a shower of sparks erupted, but fortunately, no fire broke out on the aircraft.
What began as a firefighting mission in Pangalmo, Chile ended in tragedy when the aircraft struck power lines and exploded on a highway.
Bro, get the fuck away from here, like turn around. Bro, no, hold on. I think it's gonna crash, bro. Holy shit. Holy shit! Holy shit! Damn, they're dead. They are dead, bro.
What just happened in Maryland? A small plane crashed into a high-voltage power tower on the night of November 27th, hanging more than 30 meters in the air.
An F-18 leads a high-speed carrier break, bringing a section of fighters back to the carrier at 500 knots in a tight, precise maneuver. The roar and coordination highlight the skill and discipline of naval aviators during carrier operations.
The passenger plane almost made a landing, but ended up crashing into the lagoon. Thanks to the U.S. Navy team working nearby, everyone escaped unharmed.
It's not just a hobby.
Oh! I'm sure they felt that one in the cabin.
Have you ever wondered how drivers react when an aircraft flies dangerously close to their cars? I bet they were absolutely shocked and terrified.
The two passengers were incredibly lucky that day. A miscalculated runway length, and here's the result. Impressive images, but no injuries.
Oh, no, 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 no. Tower, you're seeing this airplane just crash into you.
Oh, it hit the glass. It hit the glass.
The window's gone, dude. It's out. It's rolling.
Arms, listen. Oh my God.
Stop.
A Mi-8 helicopter crashed during an air show in southern Russia, reportedly due to a technical malfunction. The sudden impact caused the aircraft to burst into flames.
She went fast.
Oh, oh, oh!
That's why we have a lot of safety here with the distance from the runway.
This pilot lost both front wheels right after takeoff, which made for a very messy landing.
Just had to evacuate. We landed in Denver. Holy shit.
Imagine sitting on the plane, looking out the window, and seeing the engine engulfed in flames, sparks flying everywhere. It feels like the whole world is collapsing before your eyes, and sheer terror takes over every fiber of your being.
Easy, 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 easy! Oh my God! Chili!
Touchdown. Kind of.
Oh putain. Wow. Je sais pas, là-haut. Et le flic là, non?
Here is footage of an engine fire involving a dynamic International Airways aircraft at Fort Lauderdale-Hollywood International Airport in Florida. Fortunately, everyone evacuated safely. Pilot Dario Costa attempted to fly his Red Bull racing plane through a tunnel in Turkey. The stunt was a success and set a world record for the first airplane to fly through a tunnel.
Congratulations to the lucky pilot for making a safe landing in the sea without any injuries.
Actual plane crash.
A slow motion test captured a Martin Baker ejection seat firing from a Gloucester Meteor aircraft in the UK, revealing the sheer power behind this life-saving technology.
Gliding steel meets floating steel. A Russian MiG touches down on India's biggest warship.
Cover your ears, Dad. Trust me.
On April 29, 2013, a Boeing 747-428 BCF, registration N949CA, operated by national airlines, was involved in an accident in Afghanistan, an aviation event that left a lasting impact.
What a full force F-16 takeoff looks like.
F-86 Sabre, North American ya de caza bombardeo.
¡Hostia!
That pilot just unlocked expert mode. Flying that low and that close, absolutely insane skills.
Woo! Ha ha!
At the CIAF 2021 Air Show in Slovakia, the Slovak government showcased two of its aircraft, the Airbus A319 and the Fokker 100. Both jets performed impressive flybys and maneuvers during the event.
So fast. Oh my god. Oh! It's not stopping. Oh. Oh my god. Dude, that is badass.
На ротацию нормально сядет.
This is how fighter pilots are ejected from their seats at 100 feet per second. This is how the US Navy delivers Humvees to the battlefield.